Not all witches live in Salem.
It started out as witchy home renovations of a Victorian home. But
this episode is like something out of a Stephen King novel. Maybe even worse. This is a horror.
Whoa! What the hell was... He's a mafia boss.
I bet we could look him up.
Oh, what?
Got it. I remember that route.
Yep, the most haunted route in Maine.
I know.
And then boom, Amelia, I'm like, no way. How do you sense this to me?
I'm telling you. We live in the most haunted part of the country.
And that's where I saw the potential Sasquatch. And I flashed at it, and it just froze. Actually into dark magic. He came in there in his cruiser and just stood there because they were doing something stupid to me, crazy. Rocks, logs, everything, so I cannot even make it to the house. All of a sudden, he goes, I swear to God, Amelia. He's like, if I get dispatched, I'm going to have to leave because it will be more important than just sitting here. And I said, absolutely, maybe you can send somebody else because the police department is about 10 minutes from my old house. So what he said, he goes, are you a believer? I believe. It was a Bigfoot, 8 feet tall. I have it on the camera, footage, everything. I used to bring toys, food, and it was all gone. It could be a family of them or something. He says, no. He says, I've got my bear every single year, not that year. And what I saw on the camera, nobody will believe me. He says, I still have it. It's on my game camera, the card. And I saved it as a file. He says, no, they are out there. They exist. And it's a police officer that's telling us, like, no, you are very different.
We usually refer to ourselves as witchy women because we have all these abilities and we sense all. We're not evil. We're love and light. We love animals. Yeah. We do the right thing all the time, but we can sense what our animals can.
Yeah,
and we can sense things behind us, in front of us. I mean,
So when I bought the place, they were all shocked. Like, this place got sold. They didn't even expect it to be sold.
Yes.
Thinking, what am I doing here? Why am I living here? What's happening to me? What is this? They had 2 houses burned down here. So that cemetery is standing on a burned house. The way this house was built, the way the church was built, everything. I have every single evidence. They gave birth to all of their children, besides the first one, on this land.
And they didn't have good birth control back then. The other house on the property, the man who was raising his 5 children.
Okay, so that's their son.
That's their son? I knew it. Yeah. That's who you were talking. I thought you meant the town. I told you, this is a cult. This is a cult. Okay, who are you talking to now that is related to the family? Anybody?
She constantly sending me emails. Dear daughter, she calls me daughter.
Oh, I don't like this. Tatiana. I don't like this.
Dear daughter in Christ, Tatiana.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. California, monastery, and a priest or a monk told them to move to Maine. She sent me she keeps sending me books.
To your house?
Yeah.
What kind of books are they? What are these?
Monks and nuns, and I do believe, Tatiana, that you're gonna become a nun.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What? No.
I went, girl, when you get to this place, I'm not even touching anything. I'm gonna take you to the other house, the sinister house.
Mm-hmm.
She put crosses everywhere. The house that I'm selling. Crosses in every room. It's icons, it's crosses, and she says, I went ahead and prayed and said that this house must be standing and I want to convert it into a monastery.
Related to the pedophile?
She was born in a Catholic family and she went to a Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
Then she became a hippie, started praying, whatever, going to Catholic church, and then she said, this is not right. I don't want Catholic anymore. There's something more than that. She told me. She said, We were looking for a right religion.
Ooh.
Yeah. How did you find out about Russian Orthodox in America to begin with? The monk. told them just to stay there because the world is going to collapse. So you go and produce children and keep them in there. So let me tell you something, Emilia. All of their children are fucked up. Got divorced last year and her house burned down. 2 houses burned down here, but the church stood up.
I think that they're burning the houses down.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is like enslavement. It's child trafficking.
It is, yes. And he raped their dog.
You are fucking kidding me.
No.
Remember I kept saying, I kept picking up on that.
I go to town. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Go live in Lincoln when you met me. No, I know. What kind of house did you buy? I hope it's not a trailer trash. I'm like, no, it's a beautiful Victorian home. They're like, don't tell me that you bought the cult house. Cult house? You call it cult house? Why is it cult? And I said, what are you talking about? There's so many sinister things happening there. He's so attached to this property. If he pulls in here, please protect yourself at all costs. So he called state police. They came here, investigated what the court, but you know how the judges are.
With the Epstein files.
And nobody knows. He's on the stage, they applaud him, and he's a fucking pedophile.
Well, you know what? With the podcast, people will know now. Was he ever convicted? Any charges?
His oldest daughter is 16, I think. She says, once I hit that age, I'm gonna put this motherfucker behind bars. How come he's out there? How come he's not in jail? And she says, Judge, just let him out. He went right behind me and he just twisted my arm like this.
This is a perfect example. I want everyone who ever listens to this podcast to know. This is a perfect example of what happens to women. Perfect example of what happens to animals, children,
Yes.
and how the system is not bringing justice and equity to us.
Yes, correct. All I want is just
Peace.
I physically approached him. Yes, the guy that owns the place right next to my home, the druggies, is from Massachusetts.
There's a lot of drug addicts in New England.
He is a mafia lord. His name is... So I grabbed the pistol, pulled it out, and I said, one of us is going to die tonight. He has a white residue on the bottom.
He put something in it.
Because it's a combat, you know how they can get anything they want. Like PTSD, sleeping pill. This is the tea. The residue, white residue.
And you gave that to the police?
Yes! They said, we're going to work on it. Just give us some time.
I really believe you had divine help with this.
No, I'm telling you, something took over that steering wheel.
They actually had a Ouija board out. I've seen angels when I died, and I was pregnant, and we came back.
Oh, I died. I told you that, too.
Yep, right. And you were saved because you are here to tell this story and change the world.
And it's not ending, and it's every day. I can't relax.
The angels come to me when somebody needs help, so we need to figure this out. You need some spells.
I know.
You know, they used to do this in New Orleans. They'd put these little effigies underneath the porches to make somebody move.
And a lot of people told me that are from here, the locals, I would call them. They said, we used to call your place a cult. And they're Christian Orthodox. It was unfinished, completely unfinished. No floors, no nothing like that. No siding. It was unfinished home. You cannot live in that place. So I said, oh, I like this place. Father was with me. They wrote it on the contract when I bought the place, when we signed it. This church must be demolished. You can't buy the property unless the church is demolished. Because if you're not Orthodox, because it was blessed by a priest from Canada that actually passed away. And my birthday is July 27. This church was blessed on that day. And then they blessed this house, the one that I'm residing in, with all the herbs and everything. The dog was with me. The cat was with me. So I was looking through the window and I see a red light moving up and down, turning sideways. And I have a dog. And she's a Belgian Malinois. Wow, they're trained. They're designed for protection. Do you see it's moving? He goes, yes, it's walking in place, but I'm going to sleep with a gun today. It could be a Bigfoot.